game. Gotta... Uh-oh. Okay. It is possible the game was last ended without selecting Quick Game from the pause menu. It is recommended to use the Quick Game option in the Options tab of the pause menu to end the game. Otherwise, there's a risk of losing your most recent savers. I don't remember what the fuck happened last, so fuck you.
Hoot toot.
All I remember is that I died. More than twice.
More than a shadow would die.
What was I doing here? Oh. Alright, now to find an enemy that still kicks my ass. I'd like to point out that this game is pretty much the first game and only game that will ever play in 45 FPS instead of 30
Wait,
or 60. Or at least on Pro it plays in 45 FPS. Why am I using that? It's here. Yeah, the modeled purple gourd. That's what it's called. You buy it from a dude in the area where you fight the... I don't know if there's another old monk or forbidden monk or whatever the hell it's called, but there's one that's like a ghost, an apparition. That's the only one I've fought in so far. If there's another one, I hear there is, and I see it on like a bridge, but like I don't fucking watch that shit. I don't want to be spoiled. Bad enough I've seen a couple things. Okay. I don't know how I still remember these controls, but I still somehow remember these controls. Alright, go my servants, kill him while I do nothing like a bitch for like 5 minutes while you kill his first health bar. You got this, buddy.
Argentina.
No! It was my buddy!
You know, you could actually keep on backstabbing your puppet to refresh the quota.
No, he died.
Well, he dies after a while. He can't... Well, I don't think your puppet can actually, like, die from an enemy strike.
I couldn't heal.
Good.
Oh, that was my fault for doing that. Of course. Do I have him to cure poison? I do, somehow. Actually, why don't I not have that equipped? Oh, that was a stab. I keep forgetting because they don't look that much different for me. That was a delayed death. What? Nani? Nani the fuck? Okay. Deathblood, that's what they were called. Ugh. Okay. Do I even have those things that... Yeah, no, I don't have them. Yep. Oops. Rip. Man, the camera really gets me.
Camera.
Cool. Yeah, no, he just died.
Nice.
Okay, so it isn't a timer. I was like waiting until he got to about... Jesus. They may have nerfed that? Because I remember every time I did it, he always at least took away one health bar. Now he can't even scratch more than a half, which is very interesting.
Oof.
Those poison attacks are the worst. Oh my god, I just realized what I can do when I die.
You die.
Actually, no, I can just do it right now. It doesn't matter. I can play this like I play Bloodborne.
Good.
Use item to triangle. Switch prosthetic tool to up on D-pad. Why didn't I never think about that, actually?
Not eat the fuck? You could do that?
Yeah, you can rebind almost your entire control scheme.
Ooh.
Did you really not know about that?
No.
Oh.
Let's just play this like it was Sekiro.
I already got my muscle memory.
You.
Jesus.
She just like the... Jesus.
I think, yeah, no, I'm pretty much dead. There's no way I'm winning this fight. called it. The moment when you finally feel like a games journalist for the first time.
Nice.
Except unlike them, you refuse to use cheats in order to win the game. Because that derives the whole point of fucking playing a game.
Oh, yeah, you should ring something called the Demon Bell.
Oh, I already know about that. I've rung
Okay,
it a
yeah,
few
that was
times.
what I was talking about that, oh, by the way.
What?
Wait, what? Wait, what did you say about the Demon Bell?
I already know about that. I've rung it a couple times.
Oh.
At different points in the game. I already know what you get from it. That little curse thing that makes the game harder with more riches, apparently.
Yeah.
That you can just take off at any point and then reapply it.
Yeah, okay, so about the talk from like 2 days ago or something, that was what I was talking about. One of the ways you can raise the difficulty. One of.
Oh man, I love the camera in this one. I'm dead.
Good.
Alright, that's one health bar. God damn. Why did I think he was gonna do his sweep again? How many more spirit emblems do I have? 113. I'm still going through those really fucking fast, so I should take these off. There we go. Oh my god, I didn't notice how many things I had. Whoa, what is that tracking though?
Securo tracking.
Oh man. I'm actually just trapped inside of the corner.
Nice.
I got him. Fucking finally.
You did it.
Lump of fat wax. I don't even care. Hey, a prayer bead.
Imagine that was all you got, a lump of fat wax.
No, I got just a fucking one spirit emblem. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. Does that normal NPC guy... Wait, actually, it doesn't matter if he responds, because I can just easily one-shot him without having to do that shit again. Okay, that was... Whew. Hey, and I have 4 prayer beads now.
Hey.
Maximum vitality and posture have increased. How many more? I don't have another memory, that's right. Ghost once lurked the lands of Ashina. The ghost's lightning was with the fountainhead gods unstoppable by normal means. Avoid ground reverse to lightning. Oh, wait, wasn't that the same when I first played? I don't remember. What? Oh. Okay, about to say, Sekiro, you're stuck. What?
It's you. The Divine Heir. Lady Emma. They're being targeted.
What? You fucking asshole. Why are you interrupting me?
Oh.
I'm literally talking to a dude, and then a dude from like across the roof goes, "Hey, he's over there! Get him!" And he just fucking throws a shuriken at me. Go away, no one cares. Let me talk to him in peace, and you can kill me. Not. Okay. Can I talk to you now?
Can I ask you to protect them? I will. To think I have to ask for your help.
Fucking God, stop it, you asshole. Hold on, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna kill you really quick. Hold on. It's like I'm fighting a 1 health bar. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Alright. Can't use grappling hook. I can't use grappling hook. Okay, good. Fuck off. I actually can't even, like, finish his dialogue because I have to kill those guys and I refuse to kill them. Because they're basically like a smaller health bar version of that dude I just took like 4 tries and then whatever else I did previously to kill. Oh my god, that's right.
I'm an asshole.
No. I forgot about that guy. Caught me off guard slightly. Alright, time to fight the rage-inducing owl. The one that I tried for a total of once before I wasn't able to fight him again.
Nice. Hoot toot.
Wait, is that a Nodachi? Oh yeah, no, that is definitely a Nodachi. Can I use that? I want to use that. I know I'm much smaller than you, but come on, I can use that. Come on.
Be right back.
Okay. Am I not able to use that? Apparently I can't. Hello, owl. You know, I actually never noticed how fucking long and thick his hair is. How do you fight with that? Whatever.
Unthinkable. Such a miserable display. Why, boy? Why can't you understand your father's will? Have you forgotten the Shinobi Code?
A code must be determined by the individual. This is what I've decided. Just as my master did.
Seems you've grown, if just a little. Have it your way. Young wolf.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Oh. Oh, that's what he does.
One. The parent is absolute. Their will must be obeyed. Yeah, I'm sensing some insubordination.
Jesus Christ. What is that damage? Yeah, that was my fault.
Stray dog after all.
Him again?
Unthinkable. Why?
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all. One. The parent is absolute. Their will must be obeyed. Yet, I'm sensing some insubordination.
Yo, he just has this, like, kick that has hyper armor. Hey, Joel, are you still there?
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Jeez, he does so much damage.
Is absolute. Their will must be obeyed. I'm sensing some insubordination.
I mean, granted, he's using an Adachi, but still. He knows all my tricks. He's too fast. But I'm faster. You can't catch me, old man. I'd like to see you try. Stupid. You ain't gonna have the chance. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess he is faster than me. That moment when an old man, probably within his like 70s, is like 10 times faster than you, and he does like 3 times. He does like a lot more damage than you. Should I farm for skill points? What is there I can even buy with skill points? How do I access my skill? Oh, well, that's right. That's right. It's in here. requires at least 9, 12, fuck, 14 in order to get this thing. Oh god. There's nothing that's really gonna help me with this guy. I'm just genuine, like, what? Am I, like, missing anything? Or is Owl where I'm supposed to go for now? I'm not even too sure.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, finally. You missed a couple fights with Owl. I totally killed him.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good job. I'm proud of you.
I definitely didn't die in like 2 or 3 hits to him. Twice. 4 times, technically. Nope. I did it all with just pebbles.
Nice.
Because he's old.
You did it with sus pebbles, like this is Bloodborne.
Yes. Third attempt. He does so much damage, and I'm actually not really super mad that he does a lot, just because, I mean, considering the fucking weapon he's using, he better do a lot of damage. But at the same time, he's so fast.
I mean, also look at his fucking size.
Listen, size doesn't matter, it's how you
and
use
yet
it.
he still flinches in 1 hit. Unless he's doing like one specific attack.
Yeah, that kick he has always gets me.
Oh. The kick where
He leaps up above you.
Oh. Oh,
He like
okay,
uses you like a pole vault. Oh. Oh! I forgot he used that one item on me. Where it couldn't heal. He attacks so deceptively fast. No, it's like, it's more that kick. Oh god. What that kick is that it doesn't really do a lot of damage, and the shurikens he throws after are easy to dodge, but it always hits me.
Oh, so this reduces your posture?
A lot. And it also has hyper armor, by the way. I know, because I tried to stab him. I timed it well, too. That's a cool attack, but it never hits me. What do I keep thinking this is Dark Souls?
This is remastered Souls.
Oh, he stabbed me. I'm dead again. I think the only thing that I don't like about this fight, like specifically, like think it's kind of terrible that they do this, is that every time you die to him, in order to get back to him, you have to do these fine things, but as soon as you get to him, it's not like Genichiro, where it's actually kind of cool because you just go on there and it replays and it just goes into a fight again. No, you have to sit through his dialogue and then watch the cutscene. Granted, you could skip both, but really? Why? Why do we need to do both if I've already seen it? It makes no sense to me.
It's because you need to do it.
People are just gonna skip it every time.
No.
It just slows down the game. That's like my only complaint about this actual fight, besides small nitpicks because I'm bad at this game. In fact, I'm so bad I immediately got hit as soon as the fight started. By a shuriken.
I didn't know you were a game journalist.
I told you I felt like one. When it comes to this game. Except I don't. I forgot he can use the Ashina counter. Yeah, that does sweet. Holy fuck. I think the reason why I personally use the stab a lot more. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's so fucking relentless.
Their will must be obeyed. Yes, I'm sensing some insubordination. You
don't know if I should just stop deflecting and start blocking instead. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy fuck. This
Yeah, no,
this
better
guy.
to just block, and as soon as he does the you can't heal attack, it's better to just like go around him and do like 2 or 3 hits. That's usually like a move where you could get some free hits off him.
So basically, forget deflecting even exists, and then just start blocking like a little bitch.
Nah, it's just deflect.
I can't deflect him. His timings are way too off for me. I'm not used to a sword being swung that fast, especially one of that size. You know, the reason why I use stabs is because I feel like the katana in this game is a very, very bad range. And also,
well,
I don't.
Compared to every single enemy in the game, yeah, it does.
Yeah. Compared to every enemy in the game, even stuff like chameleons, yes, that it is a very bad range.
Yeah.
And I am not used to him using the Ashen account or whatever counter. Shame counter? I don't remember what it's called. What was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say.
Good.
I wonder if I'm missing any, like, prayer beads or...
I can't do this part of the game yet, unless I activate that sequence, okay?
Because...
I'm trying to get, like, the 3rd and 4th ending for Sekiro.
Oh, there's a 4th one, that's new to me.
Yeah. Oops. well,
no,
I don't know if
how
that's
many.
really a spoiler.
Knowing how many of them are doesn't really affect me. I mean, it depends on the game. But in a Souls game, I kind of expect that. Or, in a game made by the Souls developers, it makes sense to me.
Actually, didn't Dark Souls 3 have 4 endings, or did it have 3?
I think it had 4. But 4 is like a slight variation to like the 3rd one or something like that. So it isn't really much different. Dark Souls 1 had 2 endings. Demon Souls has 2 endings. Bloodborne is like 3 endings, I think.
And Dark Souls 2 with 1 ending.
2 endings. Because of Scholar.
Oh yeah.
Base Dark Souls 2, it only has 1 now. Which is kinda disappointing.
Although, the endings between the two aren't really that significant. What's the difference?
You get locked inside of a throne, or you walk out like a boss.
Oh, okay.
It's not really like... It's basically just... Oh. It's basically Dark Souls 1, except instead of lighting a fire and killing yourself by reigniting it, you just sit in a chair and the doors to the chair close. That's it.
Yeah, I noticed that ending, but I never noticed the other one.
Because you need to fight, I can't remember. Is it Amana? I think it was Amana. I think that was his name. I forget his name. The brother to Vendrick.
Aldia?
Aldia, that's what his name was.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Really? Do you actually just walk outside, like, from the far gate you came from?
If you kill him in a boss fight, which you get by triggering certain dialogue, which is not too difficult. I think you click, like, yes and no, or something like that, at 2 different points. Once you fight him, you have the option at that point to walk out, instead of just only going to the throne. The walkout ending is the one I almost always do because I just like the look of it more. I mean, it's not as cool as Dark Souls 1's walkout ending, but it's still pretty good. You know why Dark Souls 1 had a better walkout ending? Dark Lord ending? Because there were serpents that were bowing to you. While as in Dark Souls 2, you see your fist clenched like Arthur's fist clenches in the Arthur show. And then and then you walk out while the giant stone things with torches just go out and you're just walking forward. And the game ends. So it's cool, but it's not as cool.
Reused assets.
Yeah, Dark Souls 2 reuse assets. Wait, have I actually told you why Dark Souls 2 is very messy with how its structure is?
Maybe.
Like, what happened with that game?
Oh,
and its development hell?
Mid-development, they decided to tone down the details of visuals and stuff.
I mean, yeah, but there's way, way more to why Dark Souls 2 is like a very unpolished and very weird like game that makes almost no sense with the areas you go through.
Oh my god, are you talking about that one poison swamp into a fucking volcano?
Yes. So,
yeah.
Dark Souls 2 had like 3 different builds before it was finally released to the public. I'll cut it short. There was 2 directors for the game. Yes, I said that. 2 directors instead of 1 director.
Nice.
And obviously, because there was 2, they were splitting like ideas and they were trying to work on it. And the first for the second build was the one we were shown. But because of the 7th gen consoles, they had to tone it down. If it was released only on PC, we would have had the same exact look of the game. So what happened was, the game was through literal like development hell, and the game really needed to be released. So Bandai Namco really needed them to get their release date for 2014 of March going. So one of the directors was set to producer, and the other director just took whatever worked from all the 3 different previous builds and smashed them all together to see if it worked, and it kind of did. So we released it that way instead of having the game canceled. And
that's how you get Dark Souls 2.
Yep, a conglomeration of or an amalgamation of multiple ideas. An amalgamation of multiple different ideas, and also one of the main themes about Dark Souls 2 that we were not told until somewhat recently by looking at the source code was that the game was heavily featuring time travel.
What the fuck?
Yep. With Aldea, not like the deformed Aldea, like human scholar Aldea, being the person that takes us with like a crystal or a shard or something. It was kind of a cool idea. It was inside Majula and everything.
Okay.
But it never really got like finalized.
I know you kind of go back to the past and the memories.
Yeah, that's which probably explain why everything was so weird. The game was kind of designed with the whole time traveling thing in mind, at least a part of it.
Yeah, the way how you triggered the last giant is super weird. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Actually. Oh, actually, yeah. I don't remember.
Man, I remember when Dark Souls 2 base game came out and everyone thought that the Guardian Dragon was Aldea.
What the? I thought it was his Guardian Dragon.
Or no, sorry, not Guardian Dragon, the Ancient Dragon.
Oh yeah, Ancient Dragon. Armored Warrior is the hardest boss in the game. Kappa.
No, the Chained Ogre is. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, have you seen that Spearman near him?
Oh. Wait,
he
what?
always gets me. That Spearman, and like the first boss of the game, the Ogre. The spearman that can come into the fight and say, "Hey, I'm relevant,"
He actually
and then
comes
starts
in.
cooking. Yeah, it depends if you walk closer to him. You didn't know that?
No.
Well, you a lucky son of a bitch. I had to deal with him so many times while fighting the Chindogre. So it took me a lot longer to kill him. Man, Sakura looks awesome. Yo, I just realized this is Japanese Santa Claus.
Also, I might be wrong about this, but okay, yeah, I might be wrong about this, but I think if you put the game in Japanese, the Armored Warrior will still speak English, and there's a reasoning behind that.
Why?
It's because the Armored Warrior is actually like a missionary that comes from England.
Yo, why is it so blurry with this thing? Oh, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only inside. That's so dumb. Why is it doing that? Is it wrong that I want to look at my own dad's feet? Is it wrong? Yeah, that's probably gonna be taken out of context at some point. But isn't there enemies over here? Yo, did they just fucking pop into frame? They do as soon as you make them go off screen. That's funny. They pop into frame. Oh my god, that's great. Yo, can I go through the spot, please? Fun. Alright, Al. I mean Santa Claus. What are you gonna give me for Christmas, Santa?
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your all.
Now I fight Genishiro.
Must be obeyed. Yes, I'm sensing.
You're already at the halfway point, kind of, with Kura?
Not exactly the halfway point. Well, it is kind of the halfway point if you're doing the shootout ending, but it's more of the 1/3 point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so if you were to choose the Shura ending right there, as in, like, not stay loyal to Owl, so it's like, stay loyal to Owl, you kind of are at the end game point.
And before the Shura ending is literally just killing Kuro. If it is, you can tell me. Like, if I'm actually right...
Oh, it's debatable. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fuck. There we go. You're invading my safe space. What? My safe space was just invaded by some random man.
Nice.
I'm surprised you're not watching telling me how bad I am. Kappa.
Oh yeah.
It's always feeling that somebody's watching. Then again, I was sitting near the boss like for like 10 minutes talking about Dark Souls 2. Because it's entertaining content.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your
Did he one-shotted me.
parent is absolute. Their will
Owl?
must be obeyed.
Yes, he one-shotted me.
I'm sensing something.
With what attack?
I just died again. I'm just in so much awe from watching that happen. I am...
The fuck?
What? So he has this attack where he throws the shuriken and then does a dash slash. That hit me and it one-shotted me. I'm not even fucking joking. If you do not believe me, watch the stream. It actually just one-shotted me. I don't think I've been one-shotted by a boss before from full health. In any Souls game, actually. Unless you count Falling, in which case I don't. But
Unless you count Lawrence too. I mean not Lawrence, Ludwig with the fucking Holy Moonblade attack, even though it's like incredibly hard to get hit by it. The one where he just charges up and goes like, oh.
oh, my Lord and Savior Todd Howard, you were part of me all along. He wields the sword of Fallout 76. And its holy justness.
Fallout 76.
And its holy justness of early access game.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me
What the fuck? How did you know I was here, Shinali? This is a really easy boss though. Also, did you learn to deflect at Shinali?
What do you mean?
The guy where you have to like time your deflects, right? The blue samurai boss?
Not super certain.
Under Genishiro.
God damn it. Yeah, I did.
Okay. I'm at least glad for that.
Why?
I don't know how you're supposed to fight him without deflects.
must be obeyed.
I actually might have fought him without the flex, to be honest with you. Like, I actually genuinely may have. I'm not 100% certain, though. I don't want to say I am and then realize I actually wasn't certain. But, I may have accidentally did it. Because I know it was around the time that I fought that claw guy that I actually, like, really started focusing more on the flex. Well, that and the armor guy in the bridge, but that was a fun fight that I didn't even know how the fuck to fight for a while. That was a cool fight, though. It's like a puzzle boss done right. At least in my opinion. It took them like 3 or 4 games just to fucking do it too. You know, I can never telegraph that attack that you said that he can do that you can get two or so free hits on. I actually can like not telegraph that at all.
Oh.
Whenever he sticks his hands out, I instinctively think he's going to attack and either dodge backwards or deflect. So I'm just sitting there looking like a fucking idiot while he's like slow ball tossing a fucking talisman that restricts my healing. Oh, I guess I just won't heal then.
Yeah.
You ever have attacks like that in any game where it's like so slow that you think that they're actually gonna do like this attack and they end up getting hit by it? Well, that's that attack in this game. It's not even really an attack either. It's him throwing something at you.
Me with every boss in Dark Souls too.
Why, boy?
Yeah, with every boss in but
Enough talk.
Sekiro
Been a
only.
while since we did this. Give me a roll.
Except for Madir.
Oh yeah, the deer.
Yeah, Madir I had killed after relentless trial and error.
I thought you said the deer, as in the one from Horsefuck Valley.
I'm sensing some
Okay, that's like a different story. I always get caught by that. Okay, I really gotta pick better times to heal.
Alright, I'm fighting the Lord and Savior, Lightning, Zeus, Genichiro.
I actually got kind of close to taking one of his health bars away.
Oof.
Yeah, this is extremely off topic, but there's a design in a game which I think that should be replicated more often. So there's a game that is amazing just for its gameplay, and it's very poor in its story, in my opinion, for the most part. It's called Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I think you may have heard of it before.
Yeah, I know what Dragon's Dogma is.
Do you know about the Ur-Dragon in that game?
No.
Okay, so it is a mechanically interesting boss that I think should be copied in games. What happens is, if you're playing solo, it's just a standard boss. You get the weak points and it dies. Now, what's different is that if you play an online mode specifically, the Ur-Dragon gets more health every time he dies, and every player in the world playing the game on that system contributes damage to it, and whoever lands the final hit gets the rewards.
Awesome.
But the thing is that, because whenever he gets health, whenever he dies and defenses as well, That means his health can go from the thousands to the billions, with a B. Which means he can take almost a full day.
Solo.
Yeah, so whenever you fight him offline, but like, you can get some really good stuff, I think, if you fight him online? I could be wrong. I think you can get the same things, I'm not too sure.
Alright, just remember to kill still.
Yep.
Alright. Time to talk to you, Lady M.
Enough talk.
Been a while since we give me your all.
No, whoa, I'm not supposed to talk to her yet, am I?
Yeah, that attack actually just one-shots me.
Will must be obeyed. Yes,
Oof.
I'm sensing some insubordination.
Oh my god. I don't think I'm supposed to fight him at this point. He does way too much damage, actually. Holy fuck. Most of his attacks
Did you get the
extremely...
Mortal Blade?
Yes.
Oh wait, obviously. Yeah, so you are supposed to fight him at that point.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's so fucking difficult. I finally found the boss I find a harder time fighting than fucking Midir, of all things. Which is the one boss besides Ancient Dragon that I almost always refuse to fight. But unlike Ancient Dragon, I actually have an incentive to killing him, because I like the weapons he gives you. Slash spell. What weapon slash
What
spell?
the fuck did Kurosa say? I didn't even die once, and he was like, how many times did you die? 2? 3? Or now we're so long that I can't even recount. Okay. He still says that even if you haven't died yet in your playthrough. Alright, what were you saying? Sorry.
I said, Jesus, he just does way too much damage. Most of his attacks get close to one-shotting me. And I finally found a boss that rivals Midir.
That's harder than Midir.
Yeah. Although unlike Ancient Dragon, which is the other boss I refuse to fight for the most part, I actually have an incentive to killing Midir because of the Frayed Blade, which is my favorite, one of my favorite weapons in the Soul series. Because of that flurry attack alone. Literally. I almost might take a few of these tries just to learn his attack patterns.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah.
Also, you could farm Divine Confettis from the Blue Samurai guys.
Does that include the one that's like right out the one that I was using Puppeteer on? Does he count?
Been a while since we did this.
What? Oh no,
Why do I
not the
keep
ninjas.
forgetting
But you could get spirit emblems from the ninjas, like a lot of them.
The parent is absolute. Their will must be obeyed. Yet, I'm sensing some insubordination.
I think the issue is that he does so much posture damage that I can rarely ever block him for more than that much longer. So I am forced to dodge, which dodging is not reliable in this game in my opinion. Not most of the time it is. It's mainly about deflecting and attacking. which is not really a bad issue. It's just, you know, something I've noticed.
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm dead again. I think the only time I've ever had... Okay. I think the only time I've ever had this much trouble in a Souls game, or a game made by From Software specifically, is when I played Dark Souls 2 for the first time. Yeah. Actually.
Oh.
Like, how many... That was, 5 years ago. Okay. As Dark Souls 2 is my foray into the FromSoft games.
Ooh. That's all I gotta say.
Not.
Oh yeah, it's just nutted. No homo.
Makes a fur version of Sekiro. Hey guy, it posted on Facebook just saying, "Hey guys, I made a furry version of Sekiro. You guys like it?" It's like, I was gonna give constructive criticism, but I'm not sure you would like it. No, constructive criticism is okay. All right, it fucking sucks. That's not constructive criticism. I love that meme so much.
Constructive criticism.
It fucking sucks. That's not constructive criticism. Hey guys, I just made a new art that has Ganondorf in a sombrero and a Mexican costume. I want to say constructive criticism, but I'm gonna hold off. No, it's fine. You can say it. It fucking sucks. It's not constructive criticism.
Fucking sucks.
Fucking sucks.
Let's see, where am I supposed to go after this?
Such a miserable display.
Oh.
I just hope that Activision doesn't pull up Bandai Namco and go, "Hey, your game Sekiro was pretty successful. You know, you should make like 2 sequels to a game, even though you pretty much said that you don't like making sequels." Hey, fuck you.
Oof.
You know, for it being called the Mortal Blade, that really doesn't do any damage. It does like slightly more than what my normal sword does to Owl.
Okay, have you fully upgraded the skill tree, as in, well, not fully upgraded, but got like the last arts in the skill tree, the one that's all red and stuff?
Close.
Or blue? So once you brought that up, you'll see what I mean. Once you fully upgrade, or once you get that supposedly last skill in the skill tree, you'll see what I mean.
The question is how strong
I mean,
does it
you're...
get?
Huh?
The question is how strong does it get?
The Mortal Blade?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little spoilers, but not really, because it's not story related. But there is another way you can upgrade the Mortal Blade, and that's by let me see, what's exact skills? Where is it? Let's see, fire skills. Okay, so if you upgrade the skill tree with Living Force, if you get the skill Living Force and Ashina Cross, you can actually upgrade your Mortal Blade, where it's way stronger. Like, it deals like are hurt 15% to 20% of a boss's health.
I want it.
Yeah. So, if you want that, you need to get Asuna Cross from the Asuna Arts tree,
I'm gonna grind that.
and Living Force from the
gonna
Prosthetic
obsessively
Arts
grind.
tree.
I blame you for
Grind.
telling me that. I'm actually gonna stop the stream because grinding in a stream just makes me feel weird. Oh, I died.
The parent is absolute.
I'm not giving up.
Their will must be obeyed. Yes, I'm sensing some insubordination.
Taxes are too damn high.
Okay.
So, have you beaten that guy yet?
He hasn't beaten him.
He hasn't beaten that guy? Oh, okay. Well, when you beat that guy, you get your arm back. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If you actually get your
if you
arm
beat,
back from beating a guy, I would apologize, but that would mean that I'm actually sorry, and I'm not really.
yeah, you actually do get your arm back.
You know, it's the sad part. I kind of knew about that, to an extent. Like, that is true, right? I'm not going crazy. Because I saw a picture of Sekiro with, like, a darker looking outfit, and he had, like, something that literally looked like a left arm that wasn't prosthetic, and I was like, is that fan art, or is that a real screenshot? Is this a spoiler?
No.
Is this a Reddit post without a spoiler
No.
warning?
It's supposed to be Sekiro before he gets his arm cut off.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
there's actually no way he can get his arm back. Spoiler alert, sorry about that.
Tell me I can't use the mortal blade.
I mean... yeah, so... Sekiro is forever without a left arm.
He should have a shrine of his left arm.
Shrine?
Yeah. Oh, that's right, I need to rest.
What is spoiler alerts are those fucking YouTube videos with the thumbnails. Yeah, so you do actually fight Squidward at the end of the game.
That actually reminds me of a Reddit post that I saw. Speaking of Squidward, it reminds me of a post I saw on Reddit around the time that the game came out, and I wasn't sure if it was a spoiler, and I almost hope it isn't, just because I would have known that for so fucking long, and I kept up at night because of the thought of that. And it was like, Beam Miyazaki, add centipedes in the game. Add a really depressing story that's actually darker than all the other Souls games he's ever made. Adds tentacles and his eyes get red. And I was like, what the fuck does the tentacles mean? What?
What?
Like, that shit genuinely keeps me up at night. Like, is this real? Do I fight a squid at the end? Do I fight Cthulhu? Does this game go from fucking Sekiro to Bloodborne 2?
Sekiro to Bloodborne 2.
Actually, no. Sekiro to Bloodborne 3 because Miyazaki doesn't do 2s. For some reason.
Yeah, he doesn't do 2s, he does Bloodborne 3.
He tests the people who made Dark Souls 2 to do the same exact thing they did with Dark Souls 2 on Bloodborne 2. That way he can make a third game.
I wonder how messy Bloodborne 2 would be.
You go from like a forest near like a cabin in a forest to like a fucking toilet out of nowhere.
Fucking toilet.
Let's see, what was the first one he needed? Asher and the Cross? What was the one you said? Shadow Cross, or Shadow Rush and Ashina Cross?
Let me check again. I'm fighting this longswordsman. Yeah, I seen across and the blue one, where it's in the Shinobi arts tree.
Melee or combat arts?
Yeah, Living Force and Ashina Cross.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's in the prosthetic tree. Living
Yeah,
Force
I mean
and
prosthetic
then
tree.
in the Ashina and prosthetic arts. Okay. Let's see how many you need to get for that.
Living Force is very worth it, by the way.
I figured as much. That sounds like pretty good. Like it's pretty good for the headless guys because of the divine objection into Living Force. Although divine objection
Yeah,
you would
and
only use just
also
to trick
you
them out.
completely siege like some bosses in the game, such as the ogre with that.
Okay then.
Cause the thing is that you could use Flame Fin, and then your sword is fire.
Alright. Or is it like, is the fire effect for one slash, or is it like the one slash and then it proceeds for a little while afterwards, like a...
Proceeds for a little while.
Ah, that's awesome. I need it now. It only requires 5 spirit emblems, alright, I'm doing it first. I already almost have one from farming this one dude near spawn. That I forgot to reset again, god damn it. Okay, Big Gunny, this isn't like a Souls game where you can just like whenever you sit down you rest. You actually have to click rest.
Ooh.
I guess on the bright side is that I'm getting a lot of gold to buy even more emblems because I know I'm gonna need them. Although I should save up for that other masterpiece. Assuming I can even get it. Because I have one of them. I think.
Yeah, so if you ask me how long Living Force lasts, let's see. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 seconds.
Did Miyazaki just come to Bungie for some reason? Why the obsession with 7? Huh? Why isn't it fucking 6?
I mean 7 seconds. That's how long Living Force lasts after using a Shinobi tool.
I mean, I have 7 attack power, and that requires 7 seconds. So obviously there's something up with this. I have 16 vitality. I have 16 vitality, and I'm still getting fucking one-shotted by the owl. For a couple of his attacks, mainly one of them. The other one I think I do get one-shotted, I don't remember. Thankfully, the one that he uses to one-shot me is like the one he uses at the very beginning, and I think literally never uses any time afterwards so far from my experience. Actually, no, he's used it like one time, and he did it so far away from me because I was running away from him, and then he caught up to me, and he stuck his blade up my butthole, and he told me to call him daddy, and I fucking died.
Ow!
Owl, you can't do that, that's gay!
What the fuck?
I don't even know. I wonder what someone would like think when they were like, because my window's open, I'm not that far from a window because I have a fan near me. I wonder what someone would say if they heard me say that out loud, like I kind of just did. Oh, don't do that.
Ow,
that's gay.
What?
People would just walk in my window and just go, "The fuck." I'm just gonna ignore that. Then make like a Reddit post.
But it's just
afterwards.
homophobia.
Oh, it's just a homophobic child. Carry on.
Yeah, homophobic shout. Bow bang.
I wonder if I have the max amount of like prayer beads and attack power at this point.
The max amount of vitality you can get is 19, and the max amount of power, attack power you can get is 99.
How much attack power does one usually get by playing normally in a playthrough?
Like 9, 10? I forgot.
9 or 10? I'm so fucking
Well,
close to
actually,
that.
it depends if you're doing the Shura ending or not.
So if
I
you're
have
doing Shura-
23 attack power right now, so I tested the Shura ending and the longer ending. Although you can get one more attack power if you were to do a slightly longer ending than the ending I just did.
'Cause I have 7.
Okay, so let's see here.
And I have killed, in order, from first to last, Gyobo, Lady Butterfly, Genichiro, Screen Monkeys, Guardian Ape, and Corrupted Monk.
Oh, there. Oh, right. That's why I could just check in my key items. Alright.
Yeah, you'll know it because you see the word remnant.
Gyubu, Lady Butterfly, Ganishiro, Scream Monkeys, Guardian Ape, Headless Ape, Corrupted Monk.
Headless Ape. What?
Oh, Headless Ape? So it is an optional boss, but what you're
Oh.
supposed to do in the game
Oh.
is that
Rib. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it what you fight 2 of them?
yeah.
Okay. I saw that in the thumbnail, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
That was one of the few things I was actually spoiled by a thumbnail. Thankfully.
Yeah. Good thing you skipped that fight.
I don't even know how the hell to trigger it, I'm kinda glad I didn't.
Okay, so you were so before you okay, so you were supposed to go to the Mibu village before you get the Mortal Blade.
You mean the one where you fought the
I
corrupted
mean
monk?
after you get the Mortal Blade, sorry. So after you kill like the Guardian Ape, where you make your way to Mibu village, you know, Ashina Underground, whatever. Like right in the place where there's a huge ass fuck arena, you were supposed to fight Guardian Ape.
Oh wait,
I
you
mean
mean
Headless Ape.
wait, you mean the one that looks like that snake would come from the sky or whatever when you're trying to get an item for Kuro?
No.
Oh, see, cause that looked like an actual arena, cause that room was fucking big, and all I did was grab an item and leave.
No, so it's supposed to be after you killed the Snake Lady. Not the Snake Elite, but the Gun Lady boss.
Gun Lady Boss. Gun Lady Boss.
Yeah.
What? She doesn't have a she doesn't have a remnant, right?
It's down in the Poison Swamp. One of the mini
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That one took me a little bit to kill.
Yeah.
Blight
So
10
after
2.0.
you killed that girl, there's like a huge ass fuck room. That's where you're supposed to fight Headless Ape.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let's see the memories here. So Gilbert 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there is 8. Yeah, okay. Nah. Okay, so there were 7 leading up to the Great Shinobi. After you killed the Great Shinobi, you get 8 memories.
The Great Shinobi is Owl?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's right. I think. And I'm assuming that's the last one?
No, he's not the last memory of either endings.
For the longer one, just tell me the number. You don't need to tell me which bosses.
Alright, for the longer one?
Yeah. Because that's the one I'm doing.
Alright, so there's 8 with Great Shinobi. There's 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 12 required ones if you were to do the ending Isis did.
Okay.
Well, actually 11 required ones, considering you could just skip Headless Ape.
Mm-hmm.
And there is an optional boss. So that would make it another memory. But yeah. And I did that one. And I fucking hate myself, but thank God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there is a slightly longer ending after the ending Isis. Well, yeah, slightly longer one, where it says from the ending Isis did, and you get one more memory from that.
Okay.
Although, if you think that owl fight is hard, you're gonna find whatever the fuck is in that ending much harder than owl.
I mean, I bet. Before I actually have like the easiest time with that boss.
Yeah. Well, maybe actually.
I don't know. I'm weird when it comes to Souls games. I find some bosses that are considered easier to be harder, and some of the harder bosses to be easier depending on the game. Like Ludwig, everyone considers is like the hardest like Bloodborne boss. I do not think so. I think that what's his name? Lawrence and kind of Orphan of Kos are the hardest, depending on your build. And Ludwig is actually not that hard at all. Both phases, especially the second one, but both phases, like I think is kind of easy, unless you fight him as soon as you start the fucking game. Then he's actually really difficult. Because
okay,
he literally
you're
wishes
weird.
to. Really?
Yeah, I found Orphan of Kos really easy aside from that arcane only run.
Really, that's actually when I'd find him to be the hardest, is the arcane run. Because with the easy
Yeah.
run, you can like use the saw cleaver or like the Kirk hammer and stun lock him to death. And that was
Ooh.
yikes. Then again, the saw cleaver is literally the most broken weapon in the entire game. Well, that and the saw
Rugged
spear.
saw.
Listen. Well, the saw spear has both righteous and the hunting one for wolves. The saw cleaver is far, far better at stun locking, and it's yeah. You should see how fast speedrunners can kill Vicar Amelia. It's
Oh,
actually kind of absurd with the blood cleaver. Or the saw cleaver. Like, I think it was like 2 R1s near the front right leg, and then it was a side thing, and she's already ready to be parried, and then repeat that twice, and then she's already ready to be parried again. And then at that point she's almost dead, and you just hit her with a couple more, and then you do the switch again, and then she just dies. And I was just like, when I saw that, I was like, what is her weapon? 4? Alright, then fuck off. Then they level vitality because, I don't know. Bloodborne speedruns are interesting. Then again, it was the Dark Souls 3 speedrun that actually inspired what I was going to use in Dark Souls 3. So I really can't blame them.
Oof.
Because
The
it
dual
was
swords.
yeah, the Sellsword Twin Blades. I actually like disliked them so much until I saw that speedrun. Then I grew to like them over time and deal with the hate.
Then he says press R1 with them.
L1, actually, you uncultured fuck.
Okay, at least he pressed L1.
No, I think the combo that I was constantly doing, assuming I can't only get R1s, was like, I think it was like R1 L1 L1 R1, or it was like R1 L1 or something like that.
I wonder, can I fight Corrupted Monk right now? Let me see. Oh, I need a few more XP before I fight Corrupted Monk. Let's get some XP. Oh, one more enemy. Oh yeah, I should get that. I should use that Shinobi art I got. There we go. I think it's this
You
one.
said that so fast that I thought you said Shinobi art. Like SHNOBBI, Shinobi.
Holy shit, this is fucking OP.
What?
This Shinobi art I'm using. So after you beat the game, depending on the ending it shows, you get a Shinobi art.
Spoilers. I didn't know there was an ending to this game. I thought it kept going.
I mean, a combat art. Sorry, not a Shinobi art.
Dude, there are combat arts in this game? I didn't know. Fuck, dude. What are you gonna tell me? There's a katana next? The fuck, dude?
There's a katana.
Playing as a dude with like white highlights on the right side of his face. What the fuck, dude?
God damn, this is so fucking strong. Holy shit.
I'm still honestly in the band of the people who were kind of disappointed when I learned that you would only get one weapon. Like I wasn't expecting a plethora of them. Like there's a couple different like types of katanas with different movesets. Is that really that hard? God damn.
You just get one katana with a lot of combat arts.
Yeah, like I was like, alright, the only way I can totally be fully down with this is if they A, give me combos to look at, and you can literally just do it like DMC does. It's not that hard. Just different timings for your attacks. So, R1, R1, wait, R1. That's an example. R1, wait, R1, 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 or whatever. Yeah, it's very simple. You can easily do that. While as this game is just 4 or 5 hit combo, and then you get some combat arts, and I'm just like, I guess it's passable, but I kind of don't like this all that much. I mean, it's slightly more deep than Dark Souls combat, but there's then really saying much considered these games aren't really super deep in their combat. They're more about the
Slightly more deep than Dark Souls combat. Still spams R1.
Yeah, it depends on your viewpoint. You can view it as worse if you only look at the sword fight and not the gadgets as the whole, and the combat arts.
Oh yeah, actually.
Because you have literally one less attack button. And you get like 1 or 2 extra swings compared to the normal Dark Souls like 3-hit combo pretty much. For most weapons anyways. Depending on the weapon, sometimes it's just 2 repeated. Alright, I almost have 2 relics. Also, apparently my headphones are deciding to fuck with me today.
Good. Alright, let's see if I could fight Corrupted Monk.
You ever fought him before?
Oh, I can. What?
You ever fought him before?
Yeah, I did.
Dude, that's a spoiler.
What?
Hashtag not my monk. Guys, this game is so hard. Like, I need to use cheats to beat this game. You know, it's sad that I'm saying that, but I'm also
There is actually a way where you
grinding.
can cheat Owl, but I don't success doing that.
Can you just tell me what it is? I won't do it because I don't like that kind of shit, but I want to know how.
Okay. So you pretty much get Owl into a corner, you stop locking onto him, and you pretty much tell your camera assist like where you can still hit him with your sword but not directly. You will keep on getting body hits on him and he won't even block.
That's a thing.
Yeah. It's
Why?
because like with every hit you do with the sword, he will flinch because he doesn't have like super armor except on one attack. So he's pretty much a 0 poise guy.
You know what's sad? I actually almost replicated that in one of my fights earlier by accident. Like, I got him into a corner and I was slashing him, and he was mostly just sometimes blocking, and sometimes he was just taking my hits, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with you, Owl? Did I just cheat his AI? and then I walked back in the corner because he actually, like, decided to attack for once because like, he moved a bit forward. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he proceeded to skull fuck me. You think I'm joking, but he did the thing where he sticks his blade through my head. Literally skull fucking me.
I thought it was through your chest. But I guess.
No, he has two different ones. There's one where he goes through your head and one where he goes through your chest.
Oh, okay, didn't know that.
Of course, the one who has the most trouble with it is the one who fucking knows these things. Why am I not surprised? Also, how long did it take you to beat this game?
2 days for the sure ending. Well, actually, technically 3.
You know, in the time that it took you to beat the game, I finally found the snake for the... or... was it the snake for the first time? Or was it like the second time? I don't remember. I know I had a relatively easy time until I found the ogre, and then I was stuck for a little bit. And then I came back to fight Lady Butterfly, and she wasn't too difficult, and she was pretty fun. Then I fought Gyobo,
Oof.
which I killed on the first few tries, and I still think he's probably one of the best bosses in this game.
Nani the fuck?
Gyobo, yeah. I think he's one of the best bosses in this game. I still think that. I don't know, I just have a lot of fun whenever I fight him, compared to the other bosses.
Okay.
Can't say he's my favorite boss
I
in
think
general
Owl is one of the better bosses in the game.
because he's certainly the biggest challenge.
Well, not the biggest. One
So
of the
far.
bigger ones.
Yeah, you don't
so
really
far.
fight a boss at this point that actually knows how to counter your thrust attacks and cheese your cheese. Like he just turned my mozzarella cheese into fucking Parmesan with that shit. Like seriously. Dude, I have amassed almost a little over 2,000 gold from like almost nothing at this point, and I'm still not even at 3 to purchase the first part of the 3 parts that I need to get the first skill.
Oof. I'd honestly say to try and fight Owl. Like,
No.
trying to just get past him. Because
No.
farming is way too slow in new game.
I'm getting to 3 and then I'll stop.
Okay.
Because I know I'm going to die. A lot. And lose all of the progress I've been accumulating.
Oof.
And then at least I could spend the 3 where I can wait. Then again, there shouldn't be more than 4 styles. Never mind. Why are we still here? December. You know, I used to say how the fuck can people use like the left-hand claw when playing Dark Souls games for item movement. Then I played Sekiro. Until recently, I played Sekiro. Where I had to constantly do that claw thing just to fucking heal mid-fight.
Ooh.
Alright, one more kill and that should get 3. Time is it? Ah, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Nice.
Nice.
How the fuck did you know me?
Alright, there you go. Corrupted Monk's dead. Enhance my attack. Shinobi. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, time to die. Oh wait, actually, I should find a way to spend this 2300. How much is that fragment? Actually, where do I get that fragment? Which ones do I have? I want to at least get enough gold for that, so that way I don't lose it. Shit. Also, on the topic of combat not feeling like what I really wish I had, the Shinobi arts, like most of them are kind of eh. You know what's really weird? I think the only one I actually like really used out of all the prosthetic tools, besides very specific situations, was the shuriken.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Specifically the spinning shuriken. Not the normal one. I just like
Yeah.
the spinning shuriken more. I mean, I tried dabbling with the loaded spear. That didn't last too long.
Loaded spear is very good against Headless Ape.
I've
The
used
thrust
it on,
type, to be specific.
yeah, I used it against what's it called? Oh wait, no, I remember. I also used Sabimaru.
Ooh. I never used that actually.
It's awesome.
Well, I mean, I tried it once and then I just never used it.
I can kind of see why. The other ones are more like passive and just not as interesting. Oh wait, then well, no, I'm not gonna count situational ones because that was just situational.
I do use the flame vents, the firecrackers, and the umbrella.
Oh yeah, that's right. They lowered the cost of a lot of these. I remember a lot of these costed a lot more, and they were very not not enjoyable to use. Like the loaded axe used to cost 4, the flame vent used to cost 5. Jeez.
Jeez.
I remember why I didn't like them that much, because their fucking costs are way too much. Although I think of all of them, I think the only one I've never used once, besides like just to look at it, and attempting to use it once, but that didn't work out very well at all, was Mist Raven. I actually am gonna say that it might be kind of useless. Maybe, anyways.
Mist, it has its uses. If you're having trouble dodging a certain attack, you could just use that to completely avoid damage.
So what you're saying is that I should stock up on as much as I can and then use it against every single one of the owl's attacks. Got it.
Yeah. Also, do you have an item called ceremonial? Oh, well, you can actually get this item right now. Ceremonial Tanto. If you're wondering what it is, it's in your quick items and it should be in the 3rd or 4th slot.
Oh, actually, that reminds me, speaking of items that I've never used and things I never use in this game, the thing where you bite down on the pills, what do those do? I've actually never used them before.
You kill yourself.
That's it? There's no like special
That's
thing
it.
with it? And you just die? What's the
Yeah.
point of it?
Well, you can use it to like restore your health if you're already like low enough. If you have a resurrection left, but that's what it does.
See, what I thought it was, is I thought it would like let you feign death, and it wouldn't count as an actual death, and then you just like watch as someone walks away and then you sneak up behind them, and I was like, oh, that sounds pretty good. Then I just never, then I forgot it even existed, and then never even tried to use it.
Yeah. Also, there's something called Hidden Tooth in this game. It's pretty much bite down, except it's infinite
I already
use.
have it.
So you can kill yourself as many times as you'd like.
Yeah, I already have that one, unfortunately. Also, I like how snap seeds are pretty much used in like one part of the entire game. So far.
Oh, Lady Butterfly, you could also use it against the corrupted monk.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doesn't it stun lock it or just stun it?
Yeah, it does stun it.
Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. I just remember using those a couple times because I was like, then I decided not to because I was just like, are these going to be useful later? I might not want to use them. Then I just resorted to realizing that I found out that I actually skipped over a prosthetic art called the Firecracker, and that was actually very useful against the boss, and I was like, shit, I should go get it, and then I got it, and then I still kind of had trouble for a little bit, but not that long.
Yeah, I did skip over firecrackers for a while too. In fact, I had to go through my second playthrough to get those.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The only reason at all that I did it was because was so frustrated with fighting the monk, because the run to get there was just so long and arduous that I was just like, I think that, yeah, no, it was the run to get there. That I was just like, alright, fuck, I'm just gonna look up a small strategy really quick. And then, because I usually try to not look up stuff for new games. At least more recently, I try not to unless I'm really having trouble to the point of where I literally can't even do anything. So I looked it up and it was like the firecrackers work, and I was like, the fuck? Firecrackers? What? And then I found out you can get it from the shop and the guy that I kept passing by as I was trying to look for things. It was just a person sitting there that sells it, and I'm just like, how did I miss this? I walked through this door multiple times while also looking in the general direction of that person. How the fuck did I miss that?
Yeah, you could even get it before the Shamed Ogre.
Really?
Yeah, by the memorial mob.
Hmm.
The guy that sells you items and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get it for 500 gold. That's how I got it on my second playthrough.
Also, I didn't realize this until recently, but I actually fucked up a quest line by accident. Samurai man.
Ooh.
I sent him to the dungeon. I learned that actually kills him.
Wait, which one?
The samurai guy? The guy who's like above the hole that you started out in?
Yeah.
The well? Yeah, that guy. You can send him to the dungeon. Did you not know that?
Yeah, I know you could send him to the dungeon. I just never knew what it would do.
He fucking dies.
Nice. By the surgeon, I presume.
Yeah. Wait, there's an entire quest line dedicated to that with like, I think like a couple items like that you get from it. You should probably do that. I'm pretty much at the end. I just refused to go over there for a little while.
Really?
You want me to just tell you what happens?
What happens?
So that surgeon guy, the master that he keeps talking to, is actually just an illusion, and he's just literally that crazy. That guy that you've been talking to in the dungeon. Yeah, he's crazy, and that was actually him the whole time. And he's just been like, fucking, grounding up people to make them into like little mini headless slash invincible people or whatever, the dragon
Yeah.
blood. And it turns out that if you put the samurai inside there, you actually like have him turn into like a headless type of enemy later on. Or you have to fight him along with the scientist together, or the surgeon.
Yeah.
And apparently that fight's pretty hard. It's not like an actual
Ooh.
boss, it's like a couple mini bosses, but still. I've heard it's kind of difficult.
Dun 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 dun. What the fuck was I supposed to go again? Oh yeah, I was supposed to go to the place with all the crazy gun people.
What was I doing? Oh yeah, that's right, I'm actually fighting Owl now. Wait, no I'm not. I'm looking at if I had... let's see... Mask fragment, right. Oh, I remember how I got this. I got this from the carps.
Dun, 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 dun. Also, not so spoiler alert, but after you kill the Great Owl, you're gonna see a bunch of reused assets.
That's not even a spoiler. That's just common for FromSoft games.
Yeah.
Although the fact that I kill Owl is a spoiler, so fuck you.
Well, I mean, after you defeat Owl.
Oh, now I defeat him now? Fuck you. Why are you
Yeah.
spoiling these things? I like making his fate ambiguous. Like, fuck, dude. If he wants to leave, Ashina and become a woman barbarian, fuck it, he can.
Well, that's actually what does happen.
Oh, awesome, dude. This game is really good when it comes to gender dysphoria.
He's just... Hey man, Alice just wants to be gender fluid.
He's non-binary. He has no gender. Fuck you. I am calling him a he, but don't worry about me calling him a he. You fucking hacker. Or L, get
Don't
ready
worry.
to get raped and by being raped and me.
Don't worry, he's actually two-spirited. Ow!
Owl, why do you keep spamming that? You're actually making it look really easy. Uh-oh.
Wait, please.
What? Hold on. I know what he's doing. He's gonna fake death. Because I took one of his 2 health bars away, and then he stomps and he's like, wait, please. He's gonna get closer and try to fucking stab me, the cunt.
Wait, this is your first time getting past the first health bar?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And only because he kept spamming the dash attack that I can just dodge through and then stab him with the stab. His AI actually just broke. I'm not even joking. I think the game felt bad for me. It was like, here, we'll just give you one of his easiest to telegraph attacks. You know, the one where he just does a jump kick, throws a shuriken which you block, and then, or you dodge the side, and then he just does the dash that you dodge, and then you stab him, and then he repeats the kick again into a shuriken. Yeah. Is he just gonna sit here? Bro, I don't believe you. If I get close to you, you're gonna stab me. You have 2 health bars. You're not pulling me.
Just keep staying away from him.
At
If
the
you
start
want
of
to
the
be
second
safe.
fight.
Yeah. So if you were close to him, he would still throw down this rock bomb, but he would follow it up with an attack.
I figured as much. You
Yeah,
weren't fooling
although
me.
you could deflect the attack.
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What the fuck? I died. I deserve that.
Damn.
No, I only died once.
One. The parent.
Alright.
Oh god, he throws poison now.
Yeah, so instead of doing the jumping shuriken attack, he'll just do the jumping poison attack. So that might make your life a little easier. Just by knowing it. So if you were wondering, why I was, why, I asked you the question, is this your first time going in? He doesn't do the smoke bomb thing anymore, after you've seen it once. Well, I mean, he doesn't do the, oh, please don't hit me thing. I mean, he still throws down the smoke bomb.
Aww. I actually got really close to killing him.
Ooh.
Like about a quarter of his health bar left.
Oh, damn. Was that the second phase?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
It was a bit harder because he kept you know how I said earlier he kept spamming the shuriken attack where he does the kick into it?
Yeah.
Well, he did the same thing, but instead of the shuriken, he kept doing it with the poison, and it kept filling the entire arena with poison. I literally could not find a single opportunity to strike. I had to wait until he decided to stop. Like, it sucks because when he was spamming the shuriken attack, he would immediately follow up with that really easy to telegraph to, like, attack afterwards attack that I just kept...
Yeah, he always does that.
But when he did the poison one, he would never follow up with it except for like once, and I was like, shit, this really sucks. First the AI was going for me, now it's going against me again. The fuck?
Not need the fuck.
Yeah. This thing that sucks is I used pellets. I think most of my really deaths that I'm just not, well, I'm still focusing on fighting him. Are mainly due to me getting stuck in a corner and the camera goes away. Like, you know how I said that there was that little bug where you can just get him to like a wall or a corner and stick your camera somewhere specifically? Or just further down? Well, it turns out that he basically did the same thing with me because my camera was like in the back of my head and I couldn't even see anything, and he was just slashing. I saw my health bar go down and I was like, fuck.
And then fuck.
And then I got out, and then when I was trying to heal, he did that dash thing that was really easy to telegraph, but I didn't read it in time and he got me.
Oof. Oh my goodness. Oh, also, have you tried doing a thrust attack on the Great Shinobi Owl?
Yeah, I know, he can use the Yasha in the counter. I've said that earlier.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that until I just read it on the Sekiro wiki.
Let me guess, because unlike me, you actually never use the stab, do you?
I never used the stab.
I
Yeah,
almost
like,
always use it. Because it actually dashes forward and it has really good reach. Or rather, I don't do the stab, I do the dash stab. Or the... whatever it is.
I'm sensing some insubordination.
Like dodge behind them into his dash stab.
Yeah.
Wait, what? That's new, I've never seen that before. He can do that? Or was that something that happens only because I did the first phase?
What happened?
That caught me off guard. What the fuck? So, you know how he has that really slow, quote-unquote, attack where he does like the softball throw to like throw the talisman down for you that you can't heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that like instantly after an attack landed.
Oh yeah, he could do that.
I've actually never seen that until just now.
Honestly, what I do to Owl is that I just take the risk of the no healing effect. It lasts for 30 seconds, but if you can successfully like deflect his attacks and block or whatever for 30 seconds, you should be good.
I usually don't even care if I get hit
and-
by it, because I play a lot better whenever I'm under the effect of it, so I almost willingly get it, just because of that. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
being under that much of pressure just makes me play way better. That's actually the start of the cheesing of him earlier.
Ooh, that's good thing.
Alright, don't dodge right. Oh. I made a mistake. I'm actually just going to die. Yeah.
The parent is absolute. Their will must be obeyed. Yes, I'm sensing some insubordination.
If there's anything I could definitely say about the second part of the fight is that the music really amps up and it gets kind of hype for once in like any of the games that FromSoft has made.
I can see what I know what you mean by music amping up, because I can't even hear you. I'm fighting Guardian Ape.
It's just a choir of apes moaning into the microphone.
Yeah.
Well, this is good music. Wow.
This is good music.
The only thing it's missing is the long-armed, the one-arm long giraffe, or long-armed giraffe, and his slashing claws that is not actually one long arm.
Why?
Enough talk.
Been a while since we did this. Give me your order.
Alright, here we go with the second phase. Oh, actually, let me go to the party while I'm finished doing this execution and turn down my game audio to party audio. There we go. God damn, that was so fucking loud.
You know, if I wasn't streaming, I would have put like my mouth on my mic and then go like.
Like how I do it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Since it's the second phase, I should get out my loaded sphere.
That attack still one-shots me. You know what's funny? It's the attack that I like. It's the type of attack that I literally never do, and I really need to use it more often. The one where you throw a shuriken and then you do a slash. The follow-up thing from the shuriken tree, or not the shuriken tree. The
Shuriken tree
from the prosthetic tree. The shuriken tree. Oh my god.
The fuck shuriken tree?
Yeah, the tree full of shuriken skills. the only prosthetic art in the whole game. You know you're a real gamer when you actually fully admit that you're god awful at this game.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually pretty good at this game. I died to Owl like 8 times in a row now.
Why can't you?
Also, father's wishes? Are you serious? You're not even a real dad. You just adopted me.
Yeah, he says adopted you.
Okay, I can kind of see why you use the slash over the thrust like I did. At least on his jump dash attack, where he like does that jump and slice downwards. God, that fucking always hits me. If you do one slash, you can actually hit him twice, which actually technically does slightly more damage. And by slightly more, I mean like almost the equivalent of 2 biggest attacks.
Fucking Guardian Apes keep spamming the RAW attack.
Oh my god, it was so loud.
Exactly how loud it sounded before I turned on my...
Why was it so loud?
What the fuck?
That was so fucking loud. Oh my god.
It was?
Yes, it pierced my fucking ears. It was funny. Like it wasn't like an ear rape scream, like that's like so dank it peaks. It was like a high-pitched scream from a woman coming out of a grown man's mouth.
Woman coming out of a grown man's mouth? What the fuck?
When he does that attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot to fight fucking what's her name, Lady Butterfly.
I'm gonna say what's her name? You mean long arm centipede giraffe?
Long arm centipede. You know what? I'm gonna fight him again just because.
You restart a save just to fight him.
Yeah, it's just this long arm centipede speed run. Oh, don't forget about the giraffe at the end.
Roses are red, Yurazaki's having a laugh. Long arm centipede giraffe. I have a lot of pellets.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to pick up the bell to activate the boss fight. I mean, to enter the Buddha Willem. Also, I really fucking like how I can get a bunch of fucking divine confettis just by buying them. So I actually did the Sura ending. So if you were not to do the Sura ending, there is a way where you can actually get unlimited divine confettis from merchants. They sell for 300 gold each. Yeah. Divine confettis, I might success actually using them against Owl. You can actually farm them from the blue samurai guys in the castle you're in. They offer, I think, a 18.5% damage increase, and you can combine that with Akko Sugar, and that'll... So Akko Sugar, I think, is a... How much is it? Let me see. Akko Sugar. Okay, so Akko Sugar is a 12.5% damage increase.
Really?
Yeah.
It's kind of gay.
I know, it's kind of gay.
Yeah.
Very gay.
Are you gay?
As gay as you. But I mean, that's pretty fucking gay to assume that.
The fuck, dude? Why are you just throwing gay around?
I don't know.
That's not a nice word to say.
What?
Stop offending homosexual people. You know, somewhere, out there, somewhere, there's someone who actually genuinely sounds like that when normally speaking, and that terrifies me. The stream is going down. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. I'm laughing so